Hi lads, today we beginning to replace the front brake pads and brake disc. The brake disc will be upgrade for the drillet and drovet. I think we make some small test. How is the temperature when the car is braking with the standard brake disc and with the brake disc upgraded like the grovet and drillet. So the quick have a look how the disc is now. So that's my disc. This is the standard disc. Just the other side is little bad surface and the brake pads is almost gone. So we will replace for that one. Just quick unbox it. Not sandpaper. Okay, that's just quick show you. That looks like is a little drillet, grovet. The inside looks like that. Front like that. Surface of braking is exactly the same, so that's be nothing change. So that was not very expensive stuff, but was not cheap. So anyway, that I'm really interested how will be different or maybe not different, and we see. Okay, we will be measure the temperature scanner like that. That's the laser scanner, working very simply. Just switch on. Okay, at the moment the ground temperature we have the 21. The cold brake temperature, car was not running today, so it's after night, so this is at 20 degrees as well. That's mean the air temperature. Okay, so the idea is make the spin braking on the cold brakes from 100 kilometers to 0. Check the temperature. Next extra run another 100 speed to 0, and we see how will be on the warm temperature on the disc. I will not measure the distance because that is depend of the tires and on the others. So I just interested temperature will be different or not. That's be interested. Okay guys, the first start brake, we're driving exactly 100 and braking to 0. Okay, and we quick run and check how is the temperature now. Quick. Okay, we run. And now we have 44. The caliper is around 30. This side, the brake pads temperature is 68. Disc is 44. Check again. The brake pads temperature is 75. Disc temperature is 38.9. Rear one, brake pads rear is 43. Disc 34. And the last side is more windy side, 50 something, 56, and the disc 49. Okay, so we sit in and we make the another test. Kilometers now and braking. check. How is the temperature now? I have to run, guys, because the car is over me. Okay, and again the brake pads. 89, 90. The disc 50. 50. 47. The other side. Caliper is 30, 60 brake pads. This one is okay. Have to wait, the car is gone. And the last piece is, you see, is 70. Very good. 67. Okay guys, alright, so that's very hard to do because too many cars is flying and me, and I literally worried nobody making an accident. But okay, we make the test torch time. We see how will be the temperature after the torch time, okay? That was the third time break from 100 kilometers to 0. And let me go check how is the temperature now. I have to quick jump. And we start measure this side. 1 second. Tools need some calibrate. I have to change the maximum. You see now, still is over. Looks like the maximum temperature of these tools is the. Okay, how is the disc? Disc we have the 60. The hanger. Okay, brake caliper, brake pads is over 115. Why not measure? I'm surprised because I think that we measure something. Okay, the rear pads is 90, 80. Yeah, the disc is 70. Quick, we spin to the front. There's no cars there. Okay, the front disc is 53. Caliper is again over 115. Caliper is 70, 80. Okay. Okay, the rear pads is around 94. The rear disc we have this 77. And okay guys, so it looks like the tools make me surprised because show me the temperature maximum to the 115. So the front brake pads is over the 115, but the calipers is a little bit different temperature, and when we check the disc temperature, that we know how it is. So after replace, I will expect a little bit down the temperature. Okay, we can come back to home now. Okay guys, yeah, that's the tools range is 115. That's a surprise for me because I don't see this. You know, I think this is measured. We will be measured to 200 without any problems. So, but okay, a small mistake, but okay, no choice. Okay, we can come back to home. Okay guys, we changed the tools. This is the more range. we have the brake pads 133, 35. If we move for the disc, is the 63. Okay, we see the next wheel. The brake pads temperature is 136. Yeah. The disc is 74. We see how is the back now. The rear we have the 97. Disc is 71. That's the Celsius. Don't make mistake. How is the bottom? 79. Okay, so we have another tools to 550. Working much better. So if you're looking for the tools for measure like that, you have to check the company name. Looks like that, working very well. Okay, we see how will be the measurement after replace the front disc. So the next step for test the brake disc ventilation. So we have to remove it and replace the disc. So the first step, we of course remove the wheel. Next we have to open the two screw. That's probably will be one of the difficult. We see how will be work this. And next remove the full caliper, disc out. I just show you how to do this. Alright. Okay. Second one as well. Yeah. So not too bad. That's normal set, like screw and this one. Okay guys, so I will replace as well the brake pads because that's the idea. I show you why. And so I have to remove the caliper as well. 12 spanner. If the oil will be turning, use the 19. Leave on the top. And I show you what's happened with my. Did you see this? Look at this. Did you see the gap? That's why I have to replace the pads. Same this side. Pop out. Remove it, the metal clips, top one as well. Okay, next time for the hanger. Remove this. If we have out this piece, we can easily clean the surface under the clamp. That's the best idea. Of course, you have to check how moving the slide. My one is fine. Okay, time to moving out the disc. Okay, one of the idea is just use the hammer and pop out, or if you have really not too bad thread in the disc, you can use the 12 size and try to do it just like that. That was possible. Okay, so now move out. Okay, yeah, this surface is very small, smaller like should be, and is we can put the new parts for this. That's we know makes sense. And look how loose is the ventilation system. It's like half distance different. Okay, discount. Time for clean this surface now. Alright, so if you want really fast clean this surface, you can use the brush, drill, and go. Almost clean. Okay, surface like that be okay. Now time for the new disc. You have to find the hole, exactly same, and fit it. Looks much better. So now yep, everything looks correct. Disc is fitted, so now is back time for the caliper. But before will be good idea make the small clean up this. Surface like that be okay. I'm clean up year ago, so still it's fine. Okay. Pull back. And second. And fit the hanger back.
I write my name.
Okay, after tighten the 217 bolts, time for the brake pads. I've used the Mintex This is not very good stuff, but it's not bad. It's like in the middle. And that's been enough for me. Just put some grease.
Ale tu jest jeszcze trochę dobrych, ale... I jeszcze Pikachu i X.
Okay. The grease should be over 1000 temperature. Not must be, but it will be good. This stuff is like that. Loctite grease. Yep. Okay. The parts from the other side as well. Okay. Fit the parts. Okay, so if we have set like that, so now time push in the caliper cylinder. Just careful, watch what's happened with the fluid on the top one. Will be not fall out. If you want push in, you can use the 2 screwdrivers, just like that. But if you have something like that, it will be easy to use this. And just push by hand, just like that. And may control what's happened in the brake fluid reservoir. This is very well tested, you know. If you can do like that by hand, that means the piston working fine. Okay, don't forget now, go to the car and press a few times the brake for the piston squash everything. Yeah. Job done. This side is ready. Of course, the black paint will be gone, the black line and the dot will be black, and the center point will be black, so will be not too bad. Okay, so now time is for the other side, but the other side does not make sense show you how to do this, because you know, you see this side, just don't lost any bolt. And happy drive. Okay, careful, you're working with the brakes. And something else, you see how much is come to the reservoir. Don't forget, leave it the maximum or a little bit below maximum is here level, just in case. Okay guys, the next will be check the temperature on the road. The disc looks like that, black. Okay. Hi guys, so we will be back to finish the video about the brakes. So now the brakes looks like that, completely cold. We have the 18 degrees at the moment. Car is first time drive today. Okay, we see will be some different temperature on these brakes. We have the 18 as well. Okay, the brake pads 13. The other side, cold brake pads 12. Okay, so I make the 3 times strip 100 kilometers to 0 3 times, and every time we'll be measure the temperature and we see how will be increase. All right, let's go. Okay guys, well, after the first braking we see how is temperature now. 46. Disc, the brake pads 40. We check the rear. The rear we have the 52 brake pads, brake disc 45, 6. Okay, quick have a look the outside. Again, disc 50, brake pads 40. I have to wait because it's the bus my way. 1 second. Okay, the front is 45, brake pads 45 as well. So the road is sleepy, so the brakes is a little bit using the ABS system, so it's not very well, but car is stopped, so there is something. We see how will be the next speed. Okay, the second brakes. We have the temperature 60, 58, 59. Okay, the brake pads is 57. Rear is 50 something. Oh, the pads will be difficult. Oh, it's here. Okay, you see the red dot. It's exactly there. So, where I am? Again, 54. Okay, we have the free line. So, quick check the front. Is 48, 61. And the last is the 50, 60, and the pads is 60 as well, around 60. Okay, so the last test for the 100 kilometers to 0, and we see how will be the temperature now. Okay, seat belt on. We have to wait for the free line. Jesus, how many cars? Okay, when it starts. We are stopped. Okay, so the last measurement we have 65, 67, brake pads 60, 70. Okay, the rear is the 69, brake pads is 58, 59, 63. Okay, we have to wait a few seconds. Here we go. The front is 70, 77, 82, 83. Yeah. Brake pads is 77, 74, 69. That's really depend when I press this. Okay, 64, 65, 70. Okay. Okay guys, so when I will be compare on the others video probably we will be see how much is different the brakes temperature. But okay, I go too far away. I try making the maximum speed and braking around 180 to 0 or something like that, and we see how will be the temperature after. What is interesting, the more interested is the sound from the brakes, because the drillet and grooved brake disc making bigger load when you're braking. So don't be afraid if from the brakes will be more noisy, but it's not squeaking. This is like, I don't know how to explain the sounds, but just it will be hard that it's different. No, but that usually is like that. All right, so we wait for the car driving out and we check the temperature. Okay, so let's go. Okay guys, that was something. Over 180 to 0. I feel the smell of the brakes, so that's be very interested. How was the temperature now? We see. Okay, so we have 115 brake pads. 1 second. Oh, now be better. The brake pads is 1 second. Yeah, 87. It's a little bit smoke. Yeah, that was really high temperature, guys. Okay, this temperature is 109. 100 in the line, inside is 30. Outside is the 7. Okay, how is the brake pads? The brake pads will be 87, 82, 72. Okay, the rear one 100, 112 is the brake pads. Just we see how is the last one. Okay, the last one is 113, 101. Okay, so now we know how is the temperature. We have to just compare with the previous video, and we see how much is different. 79, 125, 80, 107, 99, 115, 113, 114. Okay, so after really hard trip for this car, 3 times braking from 100 to 0, and last brake was the over 180 to 0, and next was just cooling the brakes, go to home and measure as well. So I expect a little bit lower temperature like was on the original discs, or maybe not. See you next video. Bye bye.